Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. We're taking a break from 1985 season ticket tonight as we jump back into our Amerika Bomber in our alternate timeline of World War II Europe. Still adjusting the camera just a little bit here. That should be good. We are getting set to play Amerika Bomber, Evil Queen of the Skies by Compass Games. This one puts us in control of a German Amerika Bomber in an alternate timeline of World War II Europe as the Germans have won the war in Europe and now are turning their attention to the United States. In this case, we're in control of one of the German Amerika Bombers going after the United States mainland. We've got Grimm coming out for a new channel pilot. I'm trying to remember why we lost I think we lost a sortie because our ME-364 got pretty banged up in our last sortie. So that's why we lost a sortie. We had to wait for repairs on that. I think we're all set for this one tonight. It's a Greg Smith design, so you guys will recognize a lot of Hunter vibes from this one. I also have the Iron Cross Second Class, so I should probably get that decoration out. And let me see if I can find it in here. Let's see. Here's the Iron Cross. Let's see. That's the. Is that just the regular? That might be just the Iron Cross Second Class. Let's see if there's something in here. Let's see. That's the. I thought there were two different classes for the Iron Crosses. That's the Operational Flying Clasp. That's not what I want. Here's the Knight's Cross. Yep. Operational Flying Clasp Silver. There are also supposed to be two different classes of, that's the gold Operational Flying Clasp. Here's the Iron Cross. This is probably the Iron Cross Second Class. So that's what we've got there. There's the Iron Cross Second Class. We get the Iron Cross First Class. Let me double check when that is. Okay, we get the Iron Cross First Class upon completion of our 5th successful bombing mission. Okay, so now that we're all set there, let's see where we're being sent tonight. We've got our raid chart off shot, and I've got my logbook all set to go. We'll shoot for our usual 1 sortie in this video. Oop. There we go. Okay, so 14 is sending us after DuPont in South Charleston, West Virginia. All right, so let's grab I do have the target zone shit out here, okay? So our target zone is zone 6. And then we roll for... So we're rolling for takeoffs. Well, actually, we don't roll for takeoffs. I'm trying to remember when we roll for weather. I think we roll for weather on our way back. Yes. So we roll on our way back. Okay. That's right. So now we're getting set for zone 1, which means now we're on the interception table. So let's see what we've got as we move out to zone 1. Actually, yeah. All right, that's a 3, which already we've got 3 P-80 shooting stars. So we'll get those out. 1, 2, 3. That's always fun. Right. Nothing occurs in zone 1, so never mind. We don't have any roll there. So zone 2. So zone 2 is where we actually start having our fun and games. Probably because that's where we are. Accept zone 1 and resolve the counter. So we'll roll in zone 2. 7 is 2 P-80 shooting stars. Okay, so we need 2 of these. And now we have to roll for where they're coming in from. So we bring our position chart in shot. And we'll roll the D10 for the approach and the D6 for the altitude. So the first one is coming in at approach 8 level, so 9 o'clock level. Grab a level chit out for that one. And then the other one is at 12 o'clock high. We'll get a high chit out for that one, and we will be all set to go. Okay. Now, since we're in zone 2, we should get some kind of escort cover, some friendly fighter cover. We do. All right, so we've set all of that up, combat setup. Then we roll for friendly fighter cover, which is on a zone 2, we get 1 to 5. We remove a fighter, which that's a 3. So we get to remove one of these fighters. And I think we will take off the... let's take away the one at... Actually, which one's going to be easier to hit? Let's see. 8, we can fire the tail guns and the ventral gun and the ventral turret at that. Actually, we could fire the top turret at one of them. But yeah, I think we'll take away the... Actually, we can use the nose guns and the top turret. Question is, which one can we use more guns on? I think we can use more guns on the one coming at us from approach 8, so from 9 o'clock level, or from 6 o'clock level, I should say. Right, we can use the top turret against that one. Top turret, the tail guns, and the ventral turret. Yep, so we'll remove the one coming at us from 12 o'clock low, or 12 o'clock high. We'll go with that as our plan. And now that we've done that, now we roll for friendly fighter. Now we rolled for friendly fighter cover, so now we have defensive fire. So this one's long, but it's not going to affect our hit package. So we're going to aim the, what did we say we could aim at it? We'll aim the top turret. We've got the top front turret. So we'll aim that. Tail guns and the ventral turret. We'll aim all of those at that P-80. So we'll start off with the tail guns. So with those, we want so from approach 8, we want to see a 4 to 6 to hit that one. That's a 5, so I think we do hit it. Yep, we do hit that one. So if we started with the tail guns, which is a firepower of 6. That's a 4, so we destroy it. So very nicely done there. And now we're getting ready for zone 3. We'll bring those back. And then we'll roll for interception in zone 3. 5 is 2 more P-80 shooting stars, so they're coming after us for sure. All right, so we'll get those 2 ready again. And then we'll see where they're coming at us from this time. first one is coming at us from approach 3 low. And then the other one is coming at us from approach 2 low. All right, now we get to roll for friendly fighter cover. So and here we're in zone 3, so we want to see a 1 to 3. Which that's a 4, so we don't get to remove any fighters, which is unfortunate. I guess we're starting to get the edge of the Luftwaffe's range, which is unfortunate, but no help for that. So now we've got 3 low and 2 low, which will aim. So let's deal with 3 low first. Yikes, we're going to have to divide our fire here. So we'll go with the nose guns at 3 low. And we'll use the top turret at... Oh no, we can't use the top turret. We can use the ventral turret at 2 low. So we're going to have to split our fire here. Both of these are coming in. So we'll go with we'll fire the nose gun first. Nose gun has a power of 3. And from approach 3, we want to see a 6. Which that's a 2, so that'll be a miss. As for the ventral turret, also needs a 6. There's a 6, so that one's a hit. That was ventral turret. So with a firepower of 3, actually, yeah, firepower of 3. So to fighters by bomber defensive, okay? Probably by 2, so that one's damaged. Which damaged should mean that they'll continue the attack, but then break off. Yep. All right. Okay, so now they're going to fire on us. Same parameters there. They want a 6 to hit. So coming from approach 3 first. That's a 2. That'll be a miss. And then 2 low. Also a miss. Unfortunately for us, the one coming at us from approach 2 will break off. So this one's gone. Which means now as they're closing in at close range, now we can use actually this one was long. Now we can use now we can use the ventral turret on that as well. So we can throw both guns at it. That'll turn into a 2. That's the nose gun, so we'll deal with that first. Once again, we want a 6 to hit. Which that's a 1, that'll be a miss. And then the ventral turret, which is a power of a 6. Also misses, though. Fighter fire. That's a 4. That'll also be a miss. And now coming in close, using the same 2 turrets. So nose guns and the ventral turret. Let's see what we can do here. Medium close. All right, the nose guns are going to be a miss. And the ventral turret is also going to be a miss. And then for fighter fire, This interception will be over after this. Also a miss. That means we get away from them. And then zone 4. We'll roll for interception. I'd love to see a 2, a 6, an 8, or an 8. That's a 3, so we've got 3 more shooting stars coming at us. Joy. And of course, now we've got no friendly fighter cover, so all 3 of them are coming after us in this case. So let's see where they're coming at us from. That one's coming at us from approach 6 low. So approach 6 low. Next one is coming at us from 2 high. Actually, no, 2 level. 2 level. And the last one is coming at us from 1 level. Joy, joy. So everything goes out there. And now we're very much going to have to split our fire, but there's real potential for us to get our bomber chewed up. Let's go nose guns on... So one of them is going to get a free shot at us. Let's go for approach 2 level. We'll use the nose guns on that one. Unfortunately, I'm going to give 1 level a free shot, but there's nothing I can do about that. Then tail guns will go at approach 6. And actually, we can send the ventral turret at... Actually, no, we can send the ventral turret at 1 level, right? Ventral turret? No. Those are both levels. So yeah, one of them is going to get a free shot because we can't use the ventral turrets on level. At least not on 1 to 8. I think the one I want to try to knock out of the sky is the one coming from approach 2. We'll do that. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we really can't afford to spare anything there. So we'll roll for the tail guns first. We need a 2 chit for ammo there. There we are. So the tail guns on 6 low. That one wants a 4 to 6 to hit. And that's a 5. That one will hit. And then to determine damage, so that the tail guns are a power 6. Which means a 6 should flatten that one, and yes, it does. Right, so that one's taken out. Unfortunately, we can't use the tail guns for any of our other fighters in this interception. So now we'll use the nose guns on approach 2. That one wants a 6 to hit, which that's a 2. That'll be a miss. Then the ventral turret. Actually, the ventral turret still can't aim at that. So that's a derp on my part. And now the fighters will get to fire. So fighter fire. We'll deal with 1 level first. That one wants a 6 to hit, which that's going to be nothing doing for them. And actually that was 2 level I noted, so 1 level. Either way, we get to the same place. Neither one hits, which is fortunate for us. So now they're both closing in on us. And unfortunately, we can only use, so we've got the top front turret which actually could have gone at, so yeah, let's send the top front turret at 1 o'clock level. So medium, medium. Top front turret, and the nose guns at 2. We'll use the top front turret first. That's a 4, that'll be a miss. And the nose guns, that's a hit. Nose guns have a power of 3, though. Let's see what we can do with that. That one's damaged. All right, so now they both will get to fire, but only the one from approach 2. Oh, no. The one from approach 1 will get to fire. We'll get to close in. So approach 2. Let's see what approach 2 is doing first. Nothing. They will break off. And approach 1 will miss. All right, we'll move the top front turret over. Actually, we'll move the nose guns over to approach 1, as approach 2 is going to have to break off because they got damaged. And then we'll throw both of these. The top front turret will go down to ammo. Will go down to 8 ammo. So we'll fire that first. That's a 5, almost, but not quite. And the nose, actually we use the nose guns first. So the top front turret, also a miss. Well, both of them were misses either way. And then fighter fire from close range, also a miss. So that one will break off. So that's very fortunate for us. Then into zone 5. That's an 11. That's 2 more shooting stars. How lucky we've been in this patrol. So we'll get that out of shot. Bring the turrets down here. Grab a second P-80 out. And we'll see where these 2 are coming at us from. Approach 4 low. So approach 4 low. And the other one is coming at us from approach 2 level. Great. I always love these ones that come at us from the angles like that. Let's see. So what can we throw at these? Approach 4. Well, we'll put the nose guns on approach 2. Let's see. Then 4, we don't have right waist guns, so we can't use those. We can't use the tail guns on approach 4 either. We can use the ventral turret on approach 4. What about the top front turret? The top turret. We'll throw the top turret at approach 2. So we'll do that. And that's the ventral turret. All right, let's deal with the one on approach 4 first. Will you throw the black die in for the damage in case I need it? White die will be the result of the hit, and we do. So the ventral turret will deal a hit, and on power 6, on a 4, that will take out that one. So that's a hit and destroyed. Ventral turret can come back. This can go back to the tray for now. Then we'll throw the nose guns we'll deal with the nose guns first on approach 2. That's definitely a miss. And the top front turret, also a miss. The only consolation here is as many fighters as difficult as it is for us to hit them, it's equally as difficult for them to hit us. As is reflected there, as they're not able to connect either. All right, let's try that again from medium range. Nose guns first. That'll turn into a 4. I'm hoping for a little quieter patrol on the way home. Unfortunately, that's a miss because the white die I'm using the white die for the result of the hit. Then the top front turret. Also a miss. And then fighter fire. Also a miss. Close. All right. Top front turret first, going down to 5 ammo. Also a miss. And nose guns coming down to 3 ammo. Also a miss. Fighter fire. Fortunately, also a miss. Which means they break off. So in zone 6, which is our target zone, now we roll for interception first. Then we roll to resolve the bombing run. That's an 8, which is a very welcome no contact. All right, so that's very helpful there. Now we have to deal with the bombing raid, or the bombing run. So first we roll for the anti-air fire to see how hot it is. And we are on this chart here. That's a 1, so we take light. So we're taking light anti-air. We will release. So when do we get to release chaff? Die roll for fire is reduced by. So I didn't part it out here, but we will release both. We will release chaff from both of them, which means we've got -4. Actually, we'll use -6. We'll take a -6 modifier for chaff, for both chaff and a jammer. So now we roll 2d6 to determine how many hits we take. That's a 3. -4 is -1. Actually, -6 is -3, so no hits. Which is very welcome there. So, yeah. Okay, so bombing run. Now we need to see if we're on target or off target. That's a 4, just barely, but we are on target. What did I do with my... I didn't note the target in the log here. We are Charleston, West Virginia. And we are on target with this bombing run. Let's see how well we do. That's a 2d6 roll. That's a 5, so we get 20% on target. Not a great result, but not a terrible one either. So now we roll for Now what do we roll for now that we've done the bombing run? We roll again for anti-aircraft fire. Let's see here. Result is the percentage. Okay, so now we are turning around and heading for home again. So we'll conduct combat for interception, then roll again for anti-air fire. So we take anti-air again. We have to determine how light or heavy it is. Light again. We'll run back our plan there with a total of -6 on a modifier for another round of chaff. And the jammer. 2d6 for possible hits. 6. -6 is 0, so once again, no hits. And now we're turning around and heading back for home with a 20% bomb success rate. So now we move the next zone toward the base. So now we're back into zone 5. Rolling for interception. That's a 6 for no contact. Great. Zone 4. Boxcars is actually a random event. So now we have to see what kind of random event we have. We've got a 2d6 roll for that. That is a 7 for Du musst Schwein haben, literally meaning you must have a pig or you must have good luck. The player may re-roll any one dice or die or dice roll. The good luck can carry forward to the next sortie, and more than one may be accumulated. Nice! I don't think there's a counter for that, but I'll remember that I've got a re-roll. Very nice. Zone 3. Well, the way I'm rolling tonight, I'm actually having pretty good luck. That's a 12. Ooh, now we've got 4 Bearcats coming at us. What is that? FBF? Or is that F8F? I can't tell from here. F8F Bearcats. Yikes. But on the bright side, at least now we've got the possibility of air cover this time. There's my 4th F8F. Oop. As one of them dropped on the ground. Man, my arm is still bugging me tonight. I had to bring in a heavy bookshelf after work tonight, and my arm is giving me some grief after that. But let's see where our Bearcats are coming at us from. So the first one is coming at us from approach 4 low. So approach 4 low. And the next one is coming at us from approach 10. Next one is coming at us from 7 high. And the last one is coming at us from approach 9. So that's going to be fun. And now that we're in zone... Oh, no, we're in zone 4, so we still have no fighter coverage. Do we get rolls on... Okay, 1 round for those. Okay, so now we have to determine where we can aim anything. Ventral guns, ventral turret can go at... So Ventral turret can go at 9. But I think I'll be better served pointing that. I'm going to ignore the vertical climb and vertical dive because those are going to go away after one round, and they need a 5 to 6 to hit. So I'm not going to worry about those two. I'm going to focus on 4 and 7 primarily. So I'll point the tail guns at 7. The nose guns can go at... The nose guns actually are useless here. They can't go anywhere. The top turret can go at... Top front turret can go at approach 4. And the tail gun, let's see, so we pointed the tail guns, the top front turret. I can't use the nose guns. And how about the ventral turret? 1 to 8 low. Which I could use the ventral turret on... Yeah, I could use the ventral turret on approach 4 as well. So we'll do that. The top front turret and the ventral turret. Okay, let's deal with the one on 7 high first. For 7, I want to see a 4 to 6 to hit there with the tail guns. So bring that down to 7 ammo. That's a 2, so that one's a miss. That was 7 high we aimed at, yes. Then 4 low, I want to see a 5 to 6 to hit there. So we'll use the top front turret first. So that'll go down to 4 ammo. So top front turret first. Wow, that was a terrible roll. That's both 1s. And the ventral turret, which that'll go down to 2 on the ventral turret. That one also wants a 5 to 6, which that's another miss. So now everyone gets to fire. All right, we'll start off with approach 10, which wants a 5 to 6 to hit. And actually, they've got a specific damage package that they do, which a 4 on approach 10 will be a miss. Approach 9 also wants a 5 to 6, which that's a hit. So we will end up taking... So we'll end up taking a random wing hit. We'll deal with the wing hit first, which is over here. So let's bring my logbook over here for a wing hit. 4 is a random engine hit. Uh-oh. Odds we're going to hit actually 1 to 6 for whichever engine. That'll hit engine 3. Let's see, so that was our engine, or wing hit, airframe hit. Oh, just the number on the airframe hit. Okay, never mind. So airframe, there we are. Crew hit. Crew injury to determine who's hit. And I think I need a third D6 for that. Now we can roll one of these. So for our crew hit, 4 is going to hit the Obver agent, which is a no effect hit. Because I don't think we have an Obver agent on this crew. We do, actually. So Obver 6, he's KIA. So what does the Obver agent actually do on crew hit? Probably nothing, I don't think. Doesn't say anything on there. So our Abwehr agent is now KIA. And I know I've got, here we go. Light wound, KIA. All right, so the Abwehr agent's dead. A Bombay hit. That's an 8. There's minor damage on the Bombay. Then we take an electronics hit. Seven is minor damage. And a random hit. 35 is another airframe hit. So that'll flip over. And that was all from vertical climb. Now from 7 o'clock high. That one wants a 4 to 6 to hit. Which that's a 6, and 3 minus 1 is 2 hits. So 2 random hits incoming. 44 is a weapons hit. Uh-oh. Let's see what kind of weapons hit we take. 8 is the port waist gun, which is also known as no effect. And our other hit, 42, is a port wing hit. So a hit on the wing and the port, wing hit on the port side. An 8 is a flap, which is probably going to cause us problems on trying to land. So port wing, flap. All right, and then approach. So he'll also break off after doing all that damage. Then approach 4 low, wants a 5 to 6 to hit, which that'll be a miss. And we'll run back the guns we were using before. All right, so we'll start off with so these 2 are gone. I'm going to take a quick drink of my Crystal Light, which would help if I actually had brought that in here. Sorry about that, I was getting a little bit thirsty. So now we'll start off with the tail guns at approach 7. This one again wants a 4 to 6 to hit, which we cannot hit that one to save our lives. So he'll get to fire on us again. And then 4 low wants to be a 5 to 6. We'll use the top front turret first. That's a hit, and with firepower 6, that one's destroyed. So that one's toast. And then the one on approach 7 gets to fire. Once again, wants a 5 or a 6. That's a 3. That'll be a miss. All right, can we add anything from... So we're looking at approach 7. We've got the tail guns. The ventral turret can't be used. Nope, looks like we only got the tail gun that we can fire at it. Once again, a 5 to 6. Which that's a 6, and it's damaged. Not that it would be doing anything here. because it'll be breaking off already. Right, that is going to be a miss, fortunately for us. And it'll break off. So that was in zone 3. Now we're in zone 2. Actually, we should have rolled for fighter cover in zone 3. But zone 2, hopefully we get a no contact roll. That's an 8, which is a welcome no contact roll. And now we're in zone 1. So now that we're back, now we've got to roll for landing weather. So landing weather on a D10. That's a 1, so it's good weather, which means we shouldn't have any problems putting this bird down. The landing weather good. And now we have our landing roll. Landing roll is a 2d6 roll. Let me make sure the flap hit that we took earlier doesn't do anything crazy. If both of one type are hit or all flaps, so nothing happening there, which means we get a straight roll on this for 2d6. That's an 8, which is a safe landing. So that'll wrap up that sortie. And coming out of that, our bomber will be repaired by the next sortie, which will probably be a little while off. Ordered upon completing the first, and upon completing the 5th, which we only have 2 successful runs under our belt, because we had 2 bombing runs that got off target pretty badly, and now we've got our second run that was on target. So I think that will do it for this playthrough of Amerika Bomber, Evil Queen of the Skies. Still really enjoy watching the narrative unfold, and I really like this alternate world in World War II Europe. So that'll do it here. As for what's coming up on the channel, tomorrow we'll be back to 1985 season ticket baseball, as it'll be June 2nd. We will be at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, for a matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland Athletics. We will have, let me grab my notes here, let me grab my folder. We will have Mike Warren on the bump for the Orioles and Scott McGregor on the hill for the Athletics. Saturday Mystical Munchies will continue out of the Marvel Eat the Universe cookbook with the entree, Phoenix's Hot Chicken and Egg Oyakodon. Sunday will continue the winter campaign in Arkham Horror the card game with the 3rd scenario, Dead Heat. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.